But hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you so much for joining us for the Morgridge Center for Public Services 2021 Be the Change Bash. My name is Victoria Soto, but y'all can call me Vic, and I am an operations intern and the campus outreach intern for the Morgridge Center, and I have the honor of being your host for this evening. So before we get started, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the land in which many of us are standing on today. The University of Wisconsin-Madison occupies ancestral Ho-Chunk land, a place our nation has called Dejope since time immemorial. In an 1832 treaty, the Ho-Chunk were forced to cede this territory. Decades of ethnic cleansing followed when both the federal and state government repeatedly but unsuccessfully sought to forcibly remove the Ho-Chunk from Wisconsin. This history of colonization informs our shared future of collaboration and innovation. Today, UW-Madison respects the inherent sovereignty of the Ho-Chunk Nation, along with the 11 other First Nations of Wisconsin. Please take a moment to consider the many legacies of violence, displacement, migration, and settlement that bring us together here today. Please join us in uncovering such truths every day. So the mission of the Morgridge Center for Public Service is to connect campus and community through service and learning to build a thriving democratic society. Tonight, we are gathered here to celebrate the end of the semester and to honor all the outstanding contributions and accomplishments of students, staff, and community partners who during a very challenging year created meaningful change in our communities. First, a couple of housekeeping items. As you might know, this year has made most of us try to find a new normal, but it has also created more opportunities for our programs to be more accessible. In that spirit, we will have a mixture of both live and pre-recorded events throughout the evening, and we appreciate you joining in whichever capacity you can tonight, whether it be through the live Zoom webinar or a Facebook broadcast. Tonight's evening will also be recorded for people to watch and celebrate at a later date. However, we would like to say to our panelists to please participate in whichever way feels more comfortable. If you need to turn your camera off at any point throughout the evening, please feel free to do so. Also, a friendly reminder that we are living in a Zoom world and technical issues are very real and bound to happen. So should something come up, I ask that you just be patient with us and we will fix things. Also, if something looks funny on the screen, please let us know through the chat and we will be sure to fix it. But hopefully technology will be on our side tonight. Feel free to use the chat to engage with other participants that are present with us. So to start our evening, we will be recognizing the outstanding work and efforts of our students and community. So please join me in welcoming our keynote speakers and Morgridge Center interns, Tamia Folks and Shreya Bandopadhyay. Tamia is a Big Ten Voting Challenge intern, and Shreya is the Vote Everywhere intern. Both have contributed heavily to the Morgridge Center through their Badgers Vote team, and the Badger Vote team has been educating and spreading awareness on the importance of voting for students on campus during the national and local elections this year. Tamia and Shreya have immensely contributed to increasing voter awareness and engagement to co-creators and hosts for their podcast, Podcast Your Vote. So please join me in welcoming Tamia and Shreya.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. I just wanted to take a quick moment to do a round of applause that we made it through this year. It has been long and tough, but we made it through. So just give yourselves a moment and clap and pat yourselves on the back. Yay. So at the beginning of this semester, I just don't think that we knew what we were up against.
Absolutely, Shreya. The fatigue felt by the student body and in both school and civic life in the face of a global pandemic, a rampant summer of racial injustice and activism, and arguably one of the most critical historical elections of our time was not an easy challenge to overcome. But still, banding together and refusing to back down in the face of uncertainty, the resilience displayed by each and every person in this Zoom room and in the Morgridge Center especially, proved what we all already knew, which is that the Morgridge Center leads differently. And the messages put forth in this space in each and every meeting about uplifting one another, partaking in meaningful service, and working to educate and inform our community was embodied in our action. And Shreya and I were lucky enough to just partake in a small piece of this action this year.
For sure. And coming into the Morgridge Center this summer, I'm a brand new intern. I really had no idea what to expect. I did one dinky little podcast in the spring before in 2020 on sustainability, and I suddenly was creating and launching a successful voting podcast. which represented both the Morgridge Center and the Andrew Goodman Foundation just this past fall here at the Morgridge Center. And I found footing in a way unparalleled to all of my other college campus experiences. Still, despite my lack of knowledge and experience, everybody at the Morgridge Center fully embraced this risk and supported my creativity in the creation of Podcast Your Vote. With Tamia by my side through every step of the process, both PYV and not, we released 24 episodes ranging from voter suppression and gerrymandering to period poverty and homelessness. Each of these conversations centered around amplifying the stories and the voices of communities lacking direct access to platforms which have the power to evoke change.
Using our privilege and understanding as a means for action, this work helped us to create a podcast which served as an innovative voter mobilization tool to excite and encourage students to engage and care about elections. But in no way did we do this work alone. Each person in this room inspired the work that we do today. And through our work, we had the opportunity to both teach and learn, forming a deeper understanding of our community by fully embracing and appreciating the stories of people who inspire us every day to be better, open-minded, and thoughtful people. To all of the Morgridge Center staff and interns, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to learn from you. And thank you for giving us another opportunity to see all of the wonderful work that you do and seek out stories of people who shape our community. From PALS meetings where we shared our personal stories and experiences and created community and fellowship to one another, to the co-curricular team meetings where we were having learning moments that we walked away with every night with new understanding of how an issue could shape our community. You all have tremendously impacted the ways that our campus and we have engaged in necessary conversations about the issues which mold and shape our country and community.
And clearly, our podcast is only one success story of this past year. Through the support and affirmation of everyone here, we were all able to accomplish incredible feats despite a global pandemic. For example, we launched a successful student vote organizer program. And in order to maintain a successful virtual Badgers Volunteers program, we help students in the Madison area have access to tutoring and educational support, and we continued mentoring and inspiring students to lead a life of service and care, which is nurtured right here at the Morgridge Center. In my eyes, we all exceeded our wildest expectations for this difficult year.
So in this appreciative message to you, it's just a small reminder that you all have the power and impact to change the hearts and minds of so many, and will continue to push us towards a brighter and more beautiful future that is embracing of stories and lessons that we continue to learn from and encounter over this past year and into the future. We just wanted to thank you all for continuing to work towards positive and meaningful change with us, and thank you so much for an incredible year.
Thank you so much, Tamia and Shreya, for your words and all of your hard work this year. It definitely does not go unnoticed. So to introduce our first presenter for the night, we have none other than UW-Madison's Chancellor Rebecca Blank.
Good evening. I'm Chancellor Rebecca Blank, and I want to thank you for joining this celebration of the important work of the Morgridge Center for Public Service here at UW-Madison. Let me say a special thanks to Dr. Earlise Ward, the Morgridge Center's faculty director, and the students, staff, and community partners who've kept the work of the center moving forward in this very challenging year. I'm delighted to have the honor of introducing an extraordinary leader and public service. But before I do, I want to say a few words about the Morgridge Center. The Morgridge Center has transformed our ability to carry out our public mission, and it's enriched the experience that we offer our students. I want to acknowledge in particular the center's efforts to promote voter engagement in the past year. More than 2,500 students got an electronic voter ID card that they could print and take to the polls this year, thanks to the Morgridge Center. The national award received for this work was very well deserved. I also want to recognize the center's collaboration with our tenure and promotion divisional committees to ensure that decisions about tenure and promotion take into account the work our faculty do in the community. Community-engaged scholarship is an important part of what we do here, and I'm delighted to see us recognize the value of that work. It is fitting, as we celebrate being the change, that we honor a man who has worked tirelessly on policies and programs to strengthen our community and make people's lives better, and expand what the university is able to do. Senator Fred Risser's extraordinary career in the state legislature began in 1956 when Dwight D. Eisenhower was president. Senator Risser retired last year as the longest-serving state legislator, not only in Wisconsin, but in the entire country. His tenure included 50 years of service on the State Building Commission, dating back to 1960. And in that role, he was critical to getting dozens of campus facilities built and renovated. These facilities have changed how we educate students, helped us to bring the best and brightest people from all over the world here to Madison, and burnished our reputation as one of the premier research institutions in the country. So, it is my honor and privilege to announce the renaming of the Morgridge Center's Undergraduate Excellence in Civic Engagement Award. From this day forward, it will be called the Senator Fred Risser Undergraduate Excellence in Civic Engagement Award. It is difficult to imagine a more perfect name for an award recognizing a student who has made civic engagement an integral part of their college experience. Senator Risser, for all that you have done for UW-Madison and the people of Wisconsin, thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor, for that introduction. I appreciate your remarks. The University campus is very fortunate to have you as its chancellor. Your leadership over the years has maintained the university campus as one of the outstanding universities, not only in the state, but in the country, but in the entire world. As a lifetime resident of Wisconsin and Madison, I want to thank you again for your efforts. You know, my association with the University of Wisconsin runs quite deep. Not only did I attend classes here, but both of my parents have degrees from the University of Wisconsin, and my mother's parents, both of them, have degrees from the University of Wisconsin. In fact, my grandmother, Lillian Baker, was elected retroactively to the Phi Beta Kappa back in 1913. Phi Beta Kappa didn't exist when she graduated in the late 1800s. I was told that she used to read the Bible in Greek rather than Latin because she thought the Greek was better. Now, as a state senator, I have had an opportunity to represent the campus, the legislature, for over half a century. I spent over 50 years on the State Building Commission, and there is not a building on the campus or any construction on the campus during this period that I have not been actively involved in. The campus budgets over this period I have been involved in as a senator over this period of time. And it's been important to me and to the people that I represent to maintain the university as it is. Our great university is really the heart of Wisconsin. It's absolutely necessary to continue the health, the vigor, the reputation of our wonderful state, our great university. I've been honored to have been elected to represent it for over 50 years, and it's been a really enjoyable opportunity. Today, I've been given a chance to recognize an award recipient, and I'd like to read a brief summary of her accomplishments. The Fred Risser Excellence in Civic Engagement Undergraduate Award recognizes an undergraduate student who has made civic engagement integral to their college experience. Whether she is registering students to vote, writing an article about her community, in conversation with policymakers and activists, or advocating for legislation on student council, Tamia remains determined to see tangible change in our community. Tamia reads her leadership in the desire to empower and motivate young people to voice the changes that are desperately needed in our communities and through active civic engagement. She reminds us the future can be bright. Congratulations and best wishes for your continued active engagement.
Good evening.
Again, congratulations to Mia. It is a well-deserved honor.
Thank you so much.
Our next presenter is one of our community-based learning interns, Danielle Wendricks. She is a graduating senior majoring in community and nonprofit leadership and the Morgridge Center's winner of our 2021 Ginsberg Award.
Community partners are essential in accomplishing the Morgridge Center for Public Service mission to connect campus and community. The Morgridge Center for Public Service Outstanding Community Partner Award is given annually to a community partner who has demonstrated excellence in partnering with the university entity to provide opportunities for students to engage in and learn from the community. Centro Hispano is a community hub and has become the leading social service provider for Latinx individuals in the county. The agency serves 2,500 families and over 6,000 individuals annually and utilizes strategic planning and program evaluation to develop mutually beneficial partnerships between the university and the Latinx community. Thank you for your commitment to the community and congratulations.
Thank you for selecting Centro Hispano of Tain County as the recipient of this year's Outstanding Community Partner Award. We're deeply honored to receive this recognition for our organization and look forward to continuing collaborating in mutually beneficial endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you. Congrats again. So now joining us is our 2020 Newman Civic Fellow, a member of the Morgridge Center Board of Advisors, and a graduating senior majoring in health promotion and health equity with certificates in public policy and global health. Shiroz Sharania.
Thanks, Vic. The Newman Civic Fellowship recognizes and supports community-committed students who are change makers and public solvers at Campus Compact member institutions. Beth Allen, a third-year student pursuing honors in political science and social work at UW-Madison, combines her interests in politics and voter engagement to help combat the inequities in underrepresented voter communities. Through her sorority and as an incoming Pan-Hellenic Association Justice, Beth also seeks to create more inclusive bylaws and policies for BIPOC and LGBTQ+ sorority members. Please join me in celebrating Beth Allen. Congratulations, Beth.
Thank you, Shiroz. Thank you, everyone. Why am I frozen? Okay, thank you, everyone. I love my Morgridge Center family, and I want to thank you all for everything, for inspiring me every day, and it's an honor to work with all of you.
Yay, congratulations, Beth. So congratulations to everyone who has received an award so far. In the midst of the pandemic, we were fortunate enough to be able to produce a set of videos around the value of community-engaged learning and relationships. These videos capture voices from across UW-Madison campus and the Madison community, and we're excited to share a special cut of these videos highlighting the wisdom and strength of our community, made especially for tonight. I hope y'all enjoy.
Building that community, i.e. family, is incredibly important right now, more than ever.
The fact that we have UW as a university, great university with lots of researchers, lots of very smart people, Madison should not have the disparity gap that it has.
The university has been built on, on a history of racism, and it is literally codifying and concretizing formal credentials and restricting access to the labor market.
And I would just implore whoever is able to listen to this to take responsibility and take that first step and engage and connect, but more importantly, do not give up.
The word community means to me connection and things like mutual aid and finding ways to support one another.
And I think what's key is taking a boots on the ground approach. I don't think community is a bunch of people who are really far removed from a situation making decisions about how that situation should be resolved.
It's all these interconnected relationships through our families and relatives and ancestors. And so we have a really defined sense of what community is.
You are all working towards a common goal, or you're collected by a common trait. So community really can be built anywhere.
Thinking about what it means to truly partner with someone rather than going out into the community and doing a project without thinking about what that partner organization really needs or wants.
Whatever type of community engagement you're talking about has to be a robust relationship.
When you're dealing with community engagement, the first thing you need is a relationship, is that connection, or else everything else is for naught.
And so I think really understanding yourself and your identity and figuring out what that means in the greater scheme of things is super important to being able to like responsibly and respectfully work with a community.
I'm really happy that we're in this moment within the United States where we're trying to seek greater equity and equality for all. I think it's something that we go through periodically as a nation as we examine, okay, this is how we're treating ourselves, this is how we're treating others. Is this really how we want to function as a society? Is this the meaningful way for us to connect with others?
Everybody sort of zeroes in on this campus, and the expectation for this campus is great. So it means we have a bigger burden, we have a bigger responsibility.
As we go out as part of the University of Wisconsin, we go out into the community or within the state or even into the country and now globally with something that we feel like we have to add. But almost every time I feel like I get more fulfillment out of that work than what I'm actually imparting. And I find that to be very enriching and engaging to be as part of the staff here at the University of Wisconsin.
I don't think that there is a way that we continue to exist without community support, without community engagement, and without community investment.
The more you know, the more you need to share. The more you've been afforded to, the more you need to give.
We have UW and we have the community. And, you know, we need to bring them together.
We would like to take a moment to thank our amazing communications and marketing team, Zai Zhang, Erin Gretzinger, and Emma Gleed, who not only helped in the making and producing of the video you just saw, but they also edited so beautifully for us to enjoy tonight. Thank you all for all your hard work. Our next presenter is our community outreach intern, Bhavani Perswad, a graduating senior majoring in retail and consumer behavior with a certificate in public policy.
Thanks, Vic. So the next award is the Excellence in Engaged Scholarship Graduate Student Award. Acknowledges a graduate student who aims to better connect campus and community through service learning, engaged teaching, or leading and participating in community-based research while addressing community-identified priorities. Minerva Johnson maintains the highest ethical standards within the academic fields of folklore and linguistics, as well as in her relationships with community partners. Her commitment to social change is demonstrated in the responsibility and care she takes to contribute to efforts in communities to maintain cultural traditions, identities, and their heritage languages.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited and honored to accept this award and looking forward to continuing this work. So thank you all.
Thank you and congrats again. Our next presenter is David Whittingham, an AmeriCorps math tutor serving with Achievement Connections at Middleton High School.
Yeah, so Puku and I here at the tutoring site at Middleton High School are excited to
award the 2021 Peer Tutor Award to Brooke Rhodes. Brooke is an outstanding junior here at Middleton High School. She participates in National Honor Society and Debate Club and Link Crew, along with her tutoring here at Achievement Connections. This is her first year volunteering with the program, and she stood out among her other peer tutors for her patience, her dedication, and her devotion to the program and her students. During her sessions, Brooke continuously demonstrates concepts and encourages students to reference previous problems and take notes during class. She takes a great deal of time outside of tutoring sessions, preparing materials, including handwritten notes. In addition to working on math, she's just taken the time to get to know her student, building a rapport and a positive relationship with her student. Overall, as we've adapted to virtual learning this year, we've always known that we can count on her, and she's always been a positive presence in the tutoring site, and we're very grateful to have her. So please join me in congratulating Brooke Rhodes.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be recognized, and I'm just grateful I could find a way to give back to this community.
Yay, congratulations again. This next award is a home communication for Megan Miller, and I am honored to be able to present it. Megan has been engaged with the Morgridge Center and its program since her time as an undergraduate here at UW-Madison. After her undergraduate career and work with AmeriCorps, Megan joined the Morgridge Center team as the Assistant Director of Civic Engagement and Communications, leading the center's co-curricular programming. Tonight, she joins us once again as the winner of the 2021 Engaged Alumni Award. This award is designed to recognize a UW-Madison alum who used their experience with the Morgridge Center for Public Service as a springboard for lifelong civic engagement. This award honors alumni who, like Megan, continually strive to make their communities happier and healthier places to live. Even after leaving the Morgridge Center, Megan continues to advocate for voter access and encourage students to remain civically engaged. Megan has chosen the Dane County League of Women Voters to receive the prize for this award. Congratulations, Megan.
Thanks, Vic. I just feel lucky to have stumbled upon the Morgridge Center as a freshman at UW many years ago, and I'm so proud of all the work you all continue to do. So keep it up. Thanks for everything.
For our next award, we would like to introduce to you our Community Engagement Preparation Specialist, Corey Sprinkle, who has dedicated his time while at UW-Madison to further UW's commitment to the community by better preparing students, staff, and faculty to engage more meaningfully and equitably with the community. After amazing student leadership in response to several events of this last year, Corey took on the initiative to create a new award. He is joining us today to introduce a special guest speaker and to talk about the importance and necessity of our new award, the Student Activism Award.
Good evening, everybody. So this year, the Morgridge Center is pleased to announce the creation of a new and well-timed award. The Student Activism Award was born from the recognition that student activism, a key pathway for civic engagement, has played a tremendous role in shaping our campus now and throughout history. It is with that history in mind that I am pleased to introduce our speaker and presenter for this award, Dr. Hazel Simonet. Dr. Simonet has been a member of the UW and Madison community for several decades. She was an active organizer and supporter of the 1969 Black student strike here at UW-Madison, a strike that, among other things, led to the creation of UW's Afro-American Studies Department, which recently celebrated its 50th anniversary. She's an integral member of the UW community, currently serving as an education evaluation facilitator at the Wisconsin Center for Education Research, where she focuses on evaluation and assessment as critical tools for actualizing inclusive and responsive learning environments. From her work with UW's Teaching Academy to her connection with the community partner and outreach staff network, as well as her work with previous diversity and inclusion initiatives, such as the UW Success Through Diversity Institute and Student Excellence Institute, Dr. Simonet has contributed greatly to our university community. She is known by many across campus because of her intentionally collaborative and interdisciplinary work, and is adored by students, staff, and faculty alike. It is my honor to introduce her to present this inaugural award. Please give a virtual hand to Dr. Hazel Simonet.
There are voices from the future, and they're calling all of our names. Good people, whose voices do you hear? Whose voices do you heed, and how do you know? It's on our watch, good folks. It's on our watch. The baton is in our hands. Yes. As long as we have breath, as long as we have breath, let us walk with, receive, and radiate the light of positive, provocative possibilities, in spite of whatever. Huh? Yes. The recipient of our award, the Madison Black Indigenous People of Color Coalition, has been walking with the light. And initially they came together as individuals and resolved as they engaged in their march, celebrating the anniversary of the March on Washington, that they wanted to do more than just a one-shot celebration, acknowledgement, rise up, but then to come together in a collaborative force for the greater good of creating more authentically inclusive and responsive teaching, learning, living, and working environments, a commitment to which I hold dear. And so I'm profoundly honored to have this opportunity to say, right on, right on, right on. And I ask you to hold fast to your energies, because this is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Pace yourself, and embrace sustainably generative self-care, because it is a marathon and we want you to be with us for the long haul. I'm so excited to have this opportunity, this honor to celebrate you. So please walk with, receive, and radiate the light in spite of whatever, and hold fast to ferocious joy. Ferocious joy, eh? Let nothing and nobody steal your joy. And recognize, good people, joy stealers come cleverly disguised. And some of them live in us. Anything that shrinks you small, acknowledge, joy stealer, get thee away from me, because you got work to do, not only for the greater good, but for your greatest and highest good. So hold fast. Hold fast in spite of whatever. We're standing on shoulders of folks who struggled against much worse and they had much less. So let us rest when and as we must, and then get up and get busy. Give it your best and release the rest to the universe and powers greater than us all. And then embrace Erykah Badu's Bag Lady. And they're not just bag ladies, but they're bag men in all variations of genders. You know the song Bag Lady? Bag Lady, you gonna miss your bus. Dragging all those old hurts, resentments, disappointments. Those of us who are committed to social justice and transformative change know that blowback will come. And so she says, pack light, let it go, let it go, let it go. Huh? Because we are the sons and daughters of tomorrow's longing for a better day and a better way. Remind yourself of that. Keep on keeping on with a radiant flourish for the greater good. This award goes to the Madison Black Indigenous People of Color Student Activism Unleash. Keep on keeping on, good people. Yes. There you are.
Thank you so much to Corey and Dr. Sumune, and congratulations to the BIPOC Coalition. It is a well-deserved award. Our next presenters are Tommy Johnson and Calvin Galbraith O'Connell, who year after year graciously join us in celebrating the legacy of their friend, Lewis Cornman.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tommy Johnson, and with me is Calvin Garrett O'Connell. And together we have the honor of presenting the Lewis Cornman Badger Volunteers Award. Lewis was a close friend of ours, and we are always honored to take part in this fantastic way to remember an incredible person. The Lewis Cornman Badger Volunteers Award honors a student who exemplifies the spirit of the Badger Volunteers community, and like Lewis, considers volunteering a central part of their college experience. The recipient of this award is encouraged to carry on Lewis's goodwill by impacting others' lives in a meaningful way.
This year's award winner is Akshay Kalra. Akshay continues to be a positive figure for the students he works with at Jefferson Middle School by stepping into important leading roles, as well as building genuine relationships with them to better understand their needs. He is enthusiastic, ready to learn, and eager to serve. Akshay has grown in his skills and has helped others grow in theirs, exceeding his goals as a Badger volunteer. Please join us in thanking Akshay Kalra for his commitment to make a difference. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the privilege of being able to work with these children. So thank you so much for all this.
Congratulations. Our next presenter is Jeff Ventrell, Achievement Connections Tutor Coordinator at West High School.
Hi. Achievement Connections helps hundreds of high school students each year pass Algebra 1 and geometry and develop skills that will help them succeed in their future education. Most of our direct support for students is provided by our community volunteers. The Exceptional Tutor Award is given annually to recognize a volunteer who has gone above and beyond when working with students and has demonstrated our core values of growth, equity, and community. Tom Whitaker has always supported as many students as we have asked him to, and has patiently waited even when the student doesn't show up. He also helps out by tutoring at West with Avid and participates in the book clubs at West. He strives to help out in any way he can. For example, this year, when our program has gone through many changes, Tom has taken the initiative and offered to help support other tutors or other volunteers in learning how to tutor over Zoom. It is because of volunteers like Tom that we have been able to continue supporting students during these uncertain times. It's my honor to present Tom with the Exceptional Tutor Award this year. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Jeff. This is really an honor. And I'm really, really grateful to you and Mel and Hannah in the past for all the coordination that you guys do, plus all the other tutors. These are volunteers. It's really wonderful. And after working at the university for more than 35 years, it's great to be able to give back to the community, the knowledge that I've gained there, and help these students with their math. So thanks again, Jeff.
You too.
Yay, congratulations everyone who has received an award tonight, and thank you to all of our presenters, and thank you to everyone who has joined us tonight. I hope you all enjoyed spending some time with us. I hope y'all enjoyed hearing from and celebrating these amazing individuals and organizations and all of their hard work from this past year. Thank you to the team who helped put this event together. A special shout out to Christina Nino. And as the Morgridge Center prepares to enter our 25th year, we look forward to having new opportunities to share our work with everyone. We hope you all stay safe and have a great night. Also, if all of our presenters and winners joining us tonight would like to stick around for a virtual photo, we would really appreciate it. But thank you again and congratulations.